Good afternoon to all. I am honored to speak in front of this Parliament about such an important theme as that of dredging, which touches so many aspects of environmental sustainability, from the rising of water levels, to coastal erosion, to global warming, fish life, and many others. Today, the market for dredging is worth 14,000 million euros every year. And every year, more than 140 million tons of dredged material is disposed of in coastal areas. For this reason, it is essential to overcome the environmental limits of traditional dredging and to solve the problems linked to the environment. As you can see in the video, traditional dredging causes the release of sediments in the water body during the withdrawal phase. This may cause the uncontrolled diffusion of pollutants in the water body, especially if the sediment is polluted. Furthermore, a second problem linked to traditional dredging is landfill abuse, because the sediments are moved from the sea to the landfills, and this has very high costs. For all these reasons, the Limpido technology comes in to solve these problems concretely. And let me show you how within this diagram. As you can see in the diagram, the closed-loop circuit of our technology works with two major innovations with respect to traditional dredging. First of all, as you can see on the bottom, we create a field of depression around the dig point, which allows us to not to touch the water during the withdrawal phase. What does this mean? That we have less volumes of sediments to be treated, so no landfill costs, no turbidity, so the fish fauna is fine and the harbor activities can continue while we are working, and the environment is not endangered. The second great innovation, as you can see, is that in the second group, the sediments are classified according to their granulometric curve. So what does this mean? That they are not just taken and brought somewhere else, as in traditional dredging, but 85% of the sediments are recovered to be classified and to be reused, for example, for reclamation, to overcome the big problem of coastal erosion. As you can see in this picture, there's an example of reclamation that we did in Massa Carrara in Italy. The quality of the sediment is site-specific in our case, and it's a very high quality, while traditional dredging merely brings sand and sediments from one part to the other. As you can see, the differences are substantial, and especially Limpido is the only technology that is really environmentally sustainable. The eco-dredging era has arrived. And this is not a minor issue, because the beauty of our seas, the unsurpassed uniqueness of our lakes and rivers, the efficiency of our ports is what defines who we are. It is our identity as Europeans. It is the essence of our blue flag, which is blue like our beautiful seas, which are so beautiful and yet so harmed. I am proud to say that in my country we found a solution. Our national flag is green like the environment, white like the hope that we can change, and red like the hearts of those who believe in it. So let us join our hearts in the hope that we can change for our green, wonderful world.